Hello and welcome to the morning show Teeing Off with Revsportz. This is a very place for our ardent Mohun. An ardent Mohun Bagan supporter insisted us, the East Bengal fans, to come to the Mohun Bagan ground to do the show. We have with us Atra Mukhopadhyay from Delhi. So, can we have Atroda?
Hi.
Good morning, Atroda.
Very good morning to everybody and our viewers. So, the second test is just about minutes from getting underway over here. And there is a lot of interest. I mean, since early in the morning, a lot of people have been coming to the ground and wearing Virat and Rohit shirts. So, the atmosphere is quite lively. Hopefully, the test match matches up to those expectations.
But this test is all about Cheteshwar Pujara? The 100th
See, it's
test?
not all about him. It is about him to a major extent, yes, because that's his landmark test. But no test match is about one individual. It's about the team. And as Pujara himself has said, that more than this milestone, winning the World Test Championship final will matter more to him. So I hope the full team will work towards that goal and make a fresh beginning in the series. And winning this test match means they will retain the rubber, but I think they will look for more than that.
And Australia won the toss and opted to bat. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'll just share the update, the team sheet. India going in with Shreyas Iyer as expected, Atroda, because Surya Kumar, he did make his debut in the last match. One would have hoped that he would have given a longer rope, but that's not the case. Shreyas Iyer is getting a nod in. I'll just read out the team for playing 11 for India. Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Cheteshwar Pujara at number 3, Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, KS Bharat, Ravindra Jadeja, Ashwin Patel, Sami Siraj. So that's the only change for India, with Shreyas Iyer coming in at number 5. For Australia, let me just read out the team 11. Obviously, Matt Kuhneman making his debut for Australia. I'll just read out the names. David Warner, good to see that David Warner persisted with, because there were talks in the Australian media that he might be booted out, but that's not the case. He has remained in the side. So Warner, Khwaja, Labuschagne, Steve Smith, Travis Head. Good to see Travis Head back in the side. Peter Hanscom, Alex Carey, Pat Cummins, Todd Murphy, Nathan Lyon, Matt Kuhneman. So Australia going in with 3 spinners. It's the first time since 2017 when they played with 3 spinners in the subcontinent. That was against Bangladesh in Chittagong. So Australia going in with 3 spinners. Atroda, do you think it's the right move?
I mentioned this in yesterday's preview, that there's a chance of Australia going in with 3 spinners, which now it means that probably Mitchell Starc is not in a position is not fit enough. Otherwise, had Starc been available, I don't think Australia would have gone with 3 spinners. But now that they are going in with 3 and handing another maiden cap to an uncapped player like they did in the first match, so it shows that they are a bit desperate here. And whether it's a right move or wrong, time will tell. But as Debashish pointed out, it's very rare that Australia goes in with 3 spinners in a test match. That too when they are playing with 4 bowlers. So
and also after that, they are going into a batsman heavy, because Travis Head and Peter Hanscom both are being included in the playing 11.
Yeah, see, Travis Head is basically replacing Matt Renshaw, and Hanscom was already there. So they are going in with 7 batsmen, including the wicketkeeper, and 4 bowlers. I would still say it's a bit of although we did mention this in yesterday's preview, that there's a chance of them going in with 3 spinners. I'm still a little bit surprised that they're actually going in with 3. I'm not sure if they are playing to their strength.
Good toss to win, Atroda.
Yeah. In the subcontinent, on pitches that might turn, any toss is good to win. Australia had won an important toss in Nagpur, but as we saw, they couldn't capitalize on that. I expect the Indians to do better.
And Atroda, any news, any update about Cheteshwar Pujara playing his 100th test match? Obviously, I did come to know that BCCI and DDCI both are going to felicitate before the start of the match. They are going to present him a plaque. and obviously his family will also be there. His father, his wife, his family members, and close friends. So it's a special occasion, Atroda. The very few cricketers go on to play 100 Test match, and he happens to be the 13th Indian cricketer to be playing 100 Test match. It's a huge occasion, momentous occasion for Pujara, and it happens to be that he made his debut against Australia in 2010, and he's again going to play his 100 Test match against Australia. So that's a huge occasion.
It is, and it's more remarkable because of the other 12 Indians who played 100 Test matches for India. Cheteshwar Pujara is the only one who's a Test match specialist who doesn't play other formats. So that shows not only his longevity, but also his dedication, his commitment, his desire to excel in the format that he's chosen for. So that's what makes Pujara a special player. I mean, he's different from the other 12 in that respect because he plays only Test matches.
Right. And after that, Shreyas Iyer, what do you say? It's a bit unfair on Surya Kumar Yadav. He made his debut. Obviously, he did not get much of an opportunity to score. He got out only scoring 8. And then Shreyas Iyer straight away drafted in. He was a regular. Obviously, he has been the top scorer in Test match cricket for India in 2022. Straight away drafting in Shreyas Iyer after he was declared fit.
I wouldn't say so because Shreyas Iyer was always going to be the first choice player. He was not fielded in Nagpur because he was injured. Now it's a given that when a player recovers from an injury, he comes back into the side. I mean, if he's fit enough. And that's what the team management has done, and that's what the team management has been doing and following as a policy over the last few years. That when a player gets injured, if he proves his fitness, then he gets priority. He gets first preference. Had Surya Kumar Yadav scored 100 in the last match, I don't know, it would have been a very tricky selection call. But since I think it's logical that Iyer gets back, it's logical. That's how it should have been. He's your first choice player. Yeah.
And after the KL Rahul still playing and Shubman Gill not getting a chance.
I think this is going to be KL Rahul's last chance. He has not been dropped from this match because otherwise they would have had to drop him after giving him just one chance. But I think this is going to be his ultimate opportunity. If he doesn't click here in the next match, there is a high chance that Shubman Gill will be in.
And after that, have you been following the Ranji Trophy final?
Yeah, of course. Why not? like over here, it's a toss makes a big factor, makes a big difference at Eden Gardens, especially in conditions where the ball does a bit on the first 2 days. Toss makes a big difference. And
Right.
of course,
Absolutely. But Mama, do you think only the toss factor is what decided, or it was a bit of bad batting as well?
Yeah, obviously it wasn't the case. Australia did win the toss in Nagpur, but what happened we all know. So particularly about the Kotla wicket, about the Arun Jaitley, the wicket at Arun Jaitley, it's going to be a slow turner. And obviously Australia did spend some time in Nagpur on that 5th day practicing on the center wicket. So they have been practicing. So it's about getting accustomed to the conditions, which the Australian batters did. So we would hope that they put up a better show in this test match. Obviously they did win a good toss. So it's now up to the Australian batters, especially the likes of Warner, Khwaja, Labuschagne, the top 3, and also Steve Smith firing for them. If Australia can put a score of 300 plus, then it will be a good fight, I would say.
But my question is, Mama, why do you want Australian batters to score?
Come on.
Which team are you supporting?
Obviously, is there any any doubts? Which team I'm supporting?
Atroda, how's the crowd there?
the build-up has been quite good. I mean, as far as numbers go, we will know only after the match starts. But I have been tracking activities for over an hour now, and there are good number of people who have turned up, of all ages. I think we are going to see a fairly decent turnout today.
We have seen some good crowd in Ranchi also yesterday.
Yes.
From the second session.
Mama, it was a very good crowd actually.
Absolutely.
And they were full of energy even when Bengal was 5-6 down.
Right, Tisha. And there was so much hope, so much expectation from the crowd. It's something that we don't get to see. Means such a turnout for a Ranji Trophy match, and it was a huge occasion for Bengal. But then it was a bit disappointing because the first morning Saurashtra bowlers were all over the Bengal batters, and we expect the same from the Bengal batters now to bounce back with the likes of Mukesh Kumar, Ishan Porel, and Akashdeep Singh. Obviously, they did get two breakthroughs yesterday in the final session, but one would hope that they utilize the conditions. That wicket will still have some offer with the conditions favoring the fast bowlers. So ideally for Bengal, they would love to make early inroads. If they cannot make early inroads, say to a couple of wickets in the first season, then things would be very, very difficult for Bengal from here on.
Batting
Yeah.
Chetan Shakari and Hardik Desai. So thoughts on?
Yeah, Atroda is about to
Yeah,
say something.
I think today's first session is going to be a make or break session for Bengal. If they do not pick up at least 4 wickets, I think Maharashtra will shut the road down for them.
Yeah, they have a very good, very strong batting
They're a very,
lineup.
very balanced side. They are not extravagant. They don't do anything extra. They are not eye-catching. They are not stars. But they're a very, very effective side. The most consistent side in Ranji Trophy side in the last 7-8 years. This is the fourth
Yes,
final
because
10 years, I think.
yeah, literally, they are
Fine.
a side with two fast bowlers in Jaidev Unadkat and Chetan Sakaria. Means
See, they have-
Chirag Jani or a Prerak Mankat is not a
Those two
force.
only picked up 3-6 wickets.
They
Yeah.
have all bases covered. They have all bases covered. Basically, they have two proper left-arm medium pacers
Left arm,
and
yes.
two decent backup bowlers. They also have a strong spin lineup as well. Only one is playing in this match because of the conditions, but they have backup spinners also.
And
They're a
we
very-
thank the Border Gavaskar
They have
Trophy
a lot of
that
bases
is not
covered.
playing in the Ranji final.
Seriously.
Imagine what would have happened had Ravindra Jadeja and Cheteshwar Pujara two played for Saurashtra in this match. Atroda, your
I
thoughts?
don't even want to imagine.
I mean, because the Ranji Trophy season coincides with India's Test season, Ravindra Jadeja and Pujara hardly play Ranji Trophy matches. I mean, if in a season both of them played 2 matches each, that's going to be enough. Jadeja played 1 match this time because he was coming back from injury. Pujara did not play at all, or might have played in the beginning. I'm not sure. But it's a given. I mean, they have understood. The Saurashtra team realizes that they will not get the services of Pujara and Jadeja for a long period of time. So they have made proper backup plans. They have chosen the players who will suit their requirements, and they have gone about their task very, very methodically. They are a very methodical team. If you see the way they bowl, they keep that out. They maintain that outside off-stump line. That their medium pacers. They don't vary. They set the field accordingly, and they stick to their plan. The planning and execution makes them special. I mean, not talent-wise. They are not exceptionally talented.
Actually, Mama, yesterday after the first change, also after Unadkat and from one end Sakaria was still bowling, but Unadkat actually is bowling short spells. After that, when
I would say the biggest disappointment for Bengal yesterday was Anushtup Majumdar, the informed
I was
batter
going
for
to
Bengal, getting out to Prerak Mankat, because you cannot give a wicket to a bowler. Obviously, with all due respect, but then when you initially played so good, well, and then to give away your wicket, throw your wicket, I would say, means that was very disappointing.
But you know, I agree with Achal that it was the off-stump line.
Absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely.
Anushtup played a very bad shot, but it was that off-stump fourth stump channel, the corridor of uncertainty that everyone was targeting, all the
Absolutely,
bowlers.
absolutely. And that is what the Bengal fast bowlers need to do throughout the day. They need to continuously bowl at that line outside the off stump, means wait for the batters to make mistake. Because obviously they would love to score from the loose balls, but then the line should be out and outside the off stump, means that line of uncertainty.
And even if we get a wicket now,
The
the next
Bengal
batsman
bowlers,
is Arpit Basavada.
Yeah, Atroda.
I think the Bengal bowlers were a little too eager to get wickets yesterday, and that's why they didn't. They were not patient enough. They were expecting.
coming to-
They were looking for instant results, which doesn't happen often in cricket. I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes, most of the times you do not. So I think today they have to alter their plan and play the waiting game. See, it's a waiting game for bowlers also. We keep saying that the batting is a waiting, batsman is a waiting game, but bowlers can also be a waiting game. And that's what the Bengal bowlers will have to do today. They have to stick to that channel, whatever the plan is. I mean, it can be off, it can be slightly outside off, could be off middle, whatever their plan is, they have to stick to that plan and be patient. Not go for, not expect instant results. It's a 5-day match. Come on.
Yeah, Atroda, we need to leave you because you just have to go now and take a good seat. Enjoy the first session. Hopefully, India can make early.
Just don't enjoy the first session. Take 2-3 wickets. I do not want Australia to score 300. Mama wants. I don't. Let's just get this over with.
I think it happened to be a one-off because Australia is a good side. Come on, I mean they have proven. Well, yes, their record in the subcontinent is not that good. I mean, other than Khwaja and Steve Smith, the other batters have not done well in the subcontinent, but they can come good anytime. They are proven performers. They are good players.
And that's why I'm insistent on you picking up quick wickets so that once they settle in, none of their batters can be taken lightly. Obviously, come on. I mean, they are still the number one ranked team.
I wish I could take a few wickets at Eden Gardens.
We will do that on your behalf.
And the main problem is, even if one wicket goes, the next batsman is Arpit Vasavada, Sheldon Jackson. Vasavada scored at 200 in the semi-final. So they have a strong batting lineup.
They have a strong core team.
Yeah. Let's leave Atroda.
Yes, Atroda.
So all the best for the match.
All the best, Atroda. Enjoy your match.
Yes, we will see Atroda at the lunch update.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you, Atroda. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Rohan, as you were mentioning, obviously, the one wicket, then you have someone like Arpit Vasavada, who has been phenomenal over the years for Saurashtra. That middle order looks very, very strong. Means with the likes of Arpit Vasavada, Chirag Jani, and Sheldon Jackson, and obviously Arpit Vasavada is someone who is coming after scoring 202 in the semi-final against Karnataka, and Sheldon Jackson too scored 160. So obviously, Bengal do need to get early inroads if they need to have make a match out of it.
When we are talking about early inroads and keeping patience, it's also about knowing a perfect channel to bowl to and then stick to it.
Absolutely. They should take a leap out of Jaidev Unadkat and Chetan Sakaria. What they did, because that is what Lakshmi Ratan Shukla and Shiv Shankar Paul would be telling the Bengal fast bowlers, the likes of Akashdeep, Mukesh and Ishan, is that to bowl on that channel of uncertainty continuously. They need to be meticulous. Means every time they need to hit that right line, because only then you get the wickets here.
The pitch is also very green, so our bowler should do something like what yesterday Unadkat did.
Yes, because the pitch is green, obviously the bowlers will get help.
Yeah.
But again, if you're too eager, like Atroda said, I was going to that, you tend to leak runs, Mama. And the more runs you leak, because your first inning score is only 174.
And they have 93 runs lead. So the key for Bengal would be not to give them too much of a lead, because if Saurashtra can get a lead in excess of 150 on this wicket, it will be very, very difficult. I would say.
I want a lead between 50 runs, Mama.
225. We have to bowl them out. Bengal has to bowl Saurashtra out within 225. You reckon, Mama?
I reckon it would be very good. Then it would be a very, very good comeback for Bengal if they can restrict Saurashtra for 225 odd runs, because time is not a factor in this match. Let me put it out, because I think
one big spell that we need.
Yeah, right? And a spell like the one that Unadkat and Chetan Sakaria had yesterday. So, because the conditions now is favorable for the fast bowlers, I would say.
Absolutely, but also, Mama, would you, if they don't get the initial movement or if they don't get wickets initially, shouldn't Bengal just stick to a strategy where they don't give away runs?
Yeah, absolutely. You need to keep pressure from one end. Means if someone is not getting wickets from one end, runs are very, very key here at this moment. The situation we are here in this match, runs, we cannot let Saurashtra run away with the scores. Means they cannot score easy runs. Yeah. Means if you are not picking wickets, you cannot afford to give them loose balls.
I had one question yesterday. See, if Bengal have bowled first, so do you think that advantage that
100%,
Absolutely.
because
But do
Bengal
you
are
think our bowling strength is as strong as
100%. Why not? Because you take the likes of Mukesh, Akashdeep, and Ishan Porel, they have been phenomenal in last few seasons. Means if you look at our bowling strength, it's quite some time that Bengal have such a potent bowling attack. Means gone were the days when Shiv Shankar Paul and Ranadev Bose were used to be a very potential pacer duo, but.
But
If
still
you look
not
at
seeing
this,
any
if you
wickets.
look at this bowling lineup, if you look at this bowling attack, last couple of seasons, Bengal has done well because of our fast bowlers.
Absolutely. As they say in football, defenders are important, and even though audience likes to see runs
Goals.
scored, and in football goals, but you need defenders and you need bowlers. That's how you.
In your, when you say this, I remember one quote from the Hockey World Cup. So I asked the Belgium captain. He said that yes, offense wins you matches, but defense wins you championships.
Absolutely, and that is where Unadkat and Sakaria, I would say, has given a big edge to Saurashtra. But Mama, it's cricket. You never know.
You never know.
We need that breakthrough, and we'll hope we'll get it.
And Mama, we have to obviously end the live because the match is on. We have to go.
Yes.
And we have to get some wickets.
Absolutely. Come on.
Eager like the Bengal bowlers to see some wickets here from now. I think we have to go.
We have to go and get some wickets. Come on, Mama. And please don't say Joy Bangla today. Yesterday you said Joy Bangla, and that is where the problem
I am. We are where? We are at Mohun Bagan ground.
Oh no, I can't say.
And
that.
so
We are not going to say anything.
I would like to say Joy Mohun Bagan, Joy Bangla, and let me just.
My God, he has become Surya Kumar Yadav.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you
Keep
very
watching
much. Keep
Revsportz.
watching.